Hi, my name is Karim Ismail, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about the panoptic gaze and how it tilts the relationship between citizens and groups from service and into shaping. So first of all, what is the panoptic gaze? Now, it's basically a manifestation or knowing that you're always going to be monitored or maybe being inside of a fishbowl and constantly being surveillanced. Now, being monitored can be both good and bad. It basically means that you're never off the record no matter the venue. But this can also be viewed as something that is bad because it basically means that you're always being spied upon. Now, moving on to the topic of the difference between service and shaping and how it applies to the panoptic gaze. Now, servicing, which is something that is more significant, is basically providing high quality info and allowing the consumer to choose. Whereas shaping, this kind of convinces the consumer and the people to benefit them. And it manipulates and mentally depletes people behind the scenes. Now, an example of this would be on social media with Facebook because it has an asymmetrical analysis in mining. Their main question is, how can we get them to pay? Because if they don't pay in cash, then they can pay with their data, right? So what happens is with Facebook, you actually consume as much time as possible on the platform, and what you get out of it is social validation feedback. But what they get out of it is your data. Now, the power of the panoptic gaze is that it can shape individuals and groups rather than service them. And that's because it can weaponize peer pressure in a fundamentally asymmetrical way. Now, the way it does this is through public shaming, and that's basically a tool that is used to shape and alter an individual. For example, once you expose someone, it travels with them and becomes their identity. In other words, humiliation actually adjusts a person's long-term behavior to better function within groups or a broader society. Now, lastly, what I want to say is that public shaming is actually a way that we use to enforce our forms in society, and through social media, it actually became an appetite again.